I imagine you're a happy man after that.
Delighted. I thought second half we were excellent. First half I think that's the quickest goal I've ever been involved in, where a player as a manager, I think is it seconds? 31 seconds. You know, a great start for us. But I felt we weren't quite at it. We weren't quite up in top of them. First half, 2 midfield players were too deep, 2 central midfield players. But in the second half we sorted that. And we were right and we were locked on, and that got us rewards, because I thought there was only one team on the front foot second half, and you know, I thought we deserved to win it. So I'm delighted.
A bit of a patched up team. Obviously David Brownlee was on the bench, but I imagine we see a last ditch scenario judging by his fitness.
He's been struggling all week. He never trained on Thursday, and he was sore yesterday. So Conor McManus has played at centre back. He's played there for Morton in the Championship, so we knew he could play there, and we spoke to him all week that he may have to play there, and that was the case. And I thought him and Andy McDonald were excellent. They're 2 of the best strikers in the league, and they've kept him quiet today. So I'm delighted.
Obviously I mentioned it yesterday, you'll be happy to get that first home in 2019 then.
Is it? Is that what it is? Wouldn't have known that, to be fair. Listen, the stats are the stats, and as I said, you don't run away from the stats. You face the truth in anything in life, and we've faced the truth since last Saturday, because we've took some criticism, and rightly so, in terms of our performance. But do you know, we're still in there battling, and the one thing you seen when we scored the goal, we're together. You know, when we scored that winner, every one of them's on top of each other, and we're together, and it's, you know, we'll keep fighting right to the end in this league. And like I keep saying, I believe in this group of players. You know, we believe in each other, and I still believe that we'll be okay come the end of 36 games, and today's went a long way to that.
Obviously, where you are in the table and how many games are left, you don't get any kind of quiet weeks. It's another big game next week.
That's League One, but that is League One. Do you know, it's we've just said that to them in there. Go and enjoy your weekend. We come in Tuesday, Thursday, and we'll prepare for Raith Rovers. I believe Stennismuir scored in the last minute. Raith have scored in the last minute of the day against Stennismuir. Do you know, so they're still in the league title, they'll believe, because I don't think it's been won. So we know we're going to go up there, and it's going to be a really competitive game. But do you know, we've just beat the team that's sitting in third today, and you know, that's us. I think we've taken 7 points for them this season. So they're a good side. So there's no reason why we can't go up there and compete, and certainly give a good account of ourselves.
You think, Faz, that we were top of the league, you know, second top in the second half performance? I thought we looked at the team that's at the top of the league, and you know, they were doing the bottom.
Brian, people must be they must be sick listening to me when I say where the only thing that's wrong with our team is that naiveness and that lack of game management, and you know, and that just comes with experience, you know. But we are capable of performance like that, because you've seen it a number of times. We're also capable of performance what we gave last Saturday, and that's the frustrating thing as a manager, because you will get that inconsistency. But you know, when we play like we played today, we're a match for them. Do you know, and probably in the last 2 Saturdays, the last 2 home games, we've matched the league leaders and going to be in the Championship, and probably should beat them, and we've now beat the team in third. That's not a team that's isolated at the bottom, and that's not a team that's not capable. So we know what's in there, but it's a massive 3 points for the football club, but more importantly, it's a massive 3 points for that group of players today, and I'm delighted for each and every one of them.
I think they showed a bit of maturity. I thought without the ball today, I thought that's as good as I've seen all season from that group.
I would agree, Sean. I thought second half, I challenged my 2 central midfielders. The 2 central midfielders, believe me, got a wee bit of a sore ear at half time. They had to be higher. Kyle Turner and Alan McCann, you know what they can do in the ball, that's no questionable. But what they need to do for the team is get locked on and get higher, and that allows them, when they do steal it, and then go and play higher up the pitch. And that's what we did. We did second half, and I thought McCann and Turner were excellent second half. Excellent, because they were about Forfar. They didn't let them sit in the ball, and the number of second balls that they nipped and got and played right onto the Forfar back four was pleasing, because that's what we spoke about at half time.
He's been in and out of the team, but I thought Cammy Elliott really put in a good shift today.
It's good. Listen, I knew we had to get Cammy at the start of the season out to play against men, and he did that in the 6 months that he spent playing in the West Coast junior football against men every week has helped Cammy. You see his body shapes developing as well, and you only remember this kid's only 19. You know, he hadn't played a lot of senior football. He came straight from juvenile football, and you know, he's developing and learning all the time. And again, I thought he was excellent today.
Can I ask you, Faz, about Angus Beith? Your thoughts that he's retired sadly?
I'm devastated, Brian. I'm a fantastic kid. Forget him as a footballer, as a human being, as a lad, as a kid. I'm proud to call him my son, because he was an excellent young lad, and my heart goes out to him. I know his dad as well. My heart goes out to his family. But Angus being Angus, he's got something in his locker in terms of character in life. and I'm sure whatever he goes challenges next, he will take on and make a success of it. So I wish him and his family all the very best.
Left frustrated with the result today, I imagine?
Really. To be fair, I mean, I thought first half was really open. We got off to a terrible start, real bad mistake in centre of the defence, which you know, really unhappy about with the attitude 1 or 2 there. But we got a great reaction. You know, probably should have scored before we did score. I think we had a number of chances, but I think the game was so open it could have been, you know, certainly 3-all, 4-4 at half time. I thought second half, you know, again we probably had the best chances. You know, I can count 5 clear-cut chances: Moore, Hilson, Baird. You know, even Travis at the end twice, free header. You know, we should never have lost the game today, but you know, we played a team last week that probably felt the same thing. You know, and sometimes football comes back to hurt you. What I will say about Stranraer is it's always been a difficult place for us. You know, they seem to find something against us, particularly here. You know, I thought, you know, today we probably at times had the better of the football and the better of the chances, but I just felt, and no disrespect to my players, but I just felt one team had a wee bit more fight in them, and that team won the game.
You touched on it, but I imagine you're, like you say, a horror start, but really pleased with the comebacks. As you say, you hit the post before you'd scored. You had a couple of other chances.
It doesn't really matter how you come back, it's how the game finishes out after 90 minutes. We've lost the game, so even though we've come back, we should have went on to try and you know, win the game. It's no, you'd never say dominate the game against any team, you know, because you know I thought both teams looked threatening, more so us in the second half. You know how we've not managed to score in that second half is beyond me. And sometimes when that happens, you pay the price at the other end. We've done that again with poor defending. Had a go at 1 or 2, certainly my back 4. I felt today, and I felt away from home at times. You know, we've not been outplayed, but we've just given away really cheap goals, which we haven't done at home. And it was disappointing that, because our home form's been excellent. It's got us into the position that we're in. I think we've blown a real opportunity today with the chances that we created to come away with something from the game. To come away with nothing again like the last time was a sickener. But then again, Stevie will feel that when he was up at Station Park earlier in the season. I felt they played very well against us, and we ended up winning the game 2-1. So good luck to Stranraer in the last 4 games. You know, they've come off the back of a difficult run, and I thought today you get everything with these players.
Is it a case of trying to sort that away form ahead of, hopefully, touch with the playoffs for yourselves?
Well, we're still 8 points ahead of 4th place, 9 points ahead, I think, of 5th place. So with 4 games to go, I think Montrose plays 5 next week. So, you know, I would probably say it's an opportunity next week to win the game, to cement our place, and we've got to improve defensively, and mistakes we made today, and certainly we've got to improve in front of goal with the chances we created, because it would be nice to make sure that you know, we're not taking it for granted. We've got ourselves in a good position. I don't want to criticise the players too much, but you know, I think we've got to look to try and win every game between now and the end of the season as well, and then see where that takes us.
Just be that wee bit more clinical in front of goal. It could be a different story today.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt we saw the chances. I think the chances, particularly some in the first half, but particularly second half, when you're on top like that, you've got to make it count, because that takes the heart out of the opposition, particularly the position they're in. But credit to them, they kept going, and you know, they had a wee bit of self-belief. It's their day, and again it's their day here at Stranraer, because you know, the difficult place to come, and you can see why.